For this problem, we're trying to find this m value so that we have this my pen doesn't want to work. There we go. This m value here, so that epsilon over m, so delta is going to be the minimum value of epsilon over m, or 1. So we're going to determine what m would be to make this work. And just recall that what we have is the absolute value of x minus a is less than delta relates to the absolute value of f of x minus L is less than epsilon. So we're going to find a way to connect this epsilon to this delta. Okay, so let's do that. Well, our x minus a, so that's going to be the absolute value of x minus 2, because that's where the limit is, needs to be less than delta. And we're looking at the absolute value of x squared, so our f of x is the x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus the limit. The limit is this 2 here. That's the limit. So minus 2 is less than epsilon. And we can go ahead and factor this 4-term expression by factoring by grouping. And this will give us the absolute value of x squared times x minus 2 plus 1 times x minus 2 is less than epsilon. And that would give us the absolute value of x minus 2 times x squared plus 1 is less than epsilon. And we could really just say the absolute value of x minus 2 times x squared plus 1, because this is always positive, so it can come outside the absolute values, less than epsilon. And we could say the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than epsilon over x squared plus 1. So we're starting to look like, and just to note here, this is my absolute value there. And so we have this relationship between this delta and this epsilon over x squared plus 1. Well, so we have some things to choose. Now, if we choose going outside of that 2 a little bit, we talked about the 1 here. What if we went 1 outside the 2, meaning 2 plus 1 is 3. If I looked at 3 squared plus 1, that's going to be 9 plus 1, which is 10. So we could say its delta equals epsilon over 10. And so the m in this case could be 10, and that's what the answer here for is. So we had some choice there. I was thinking, what if you could try something else? But given that we have this, you could try 0.5, I was thinking. But since we have, let me go back to here, the 1 there, 1 more than, so 1 being the delta, how far are you from the given value? If you choose 1 away, 1 plus 2 is 3. And that's where I come up with that. So the answer there is 10. Hope that helps. I know this is a complicated topic, and that's why a lot of people don't cover this, but to give you some exposure to that. You're going to get more of this. If you're a math major, you'll get more of this in analysis. Otherwise, you probably won't see this again. It'll just be this fond memory you have when you're off doing your engineering classes or your physics classes or whatever. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.